Hi, YouTube. Hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. Hey, I hope that you're actively taking care of yourself. Please, I have a couple questions for y'all. ReZero is taking a break soon. And we are actually doing a subathon where we'll take whatever anime, new, old video games that you have into suggestions, and we'll try and watch them live as we go into a very deep psychological experiment about the dangers of nonstop streaming. So if you want to come and join us for that, that'll be taking place July 6th. I would love to have you guys here and you guys pick out what anime we watch. Of course, please suggest it to the mods. Any and all anime recommendations have to be put on a poll before July 6th, in which all of you have the opportunity to vote. Just join the Discord and vote. No alt accounts, please. But I'm saying this because we can do pretty much anything and everything, right? If you have a good game, please recommend it. If you have a good anime, please recommend it. I want to get into this. If you're talking about like, hey, you know what? I really want to go ahead and see, what's the name? Yumineko? When they cry, or I want you to go into Higurashi or Danganronpa, or you know what, I want you to do a deeper dive on 86, or fuck it, let's start over with ReZero season 1 episode 1 again, and let's do a train of thought process all the way through, right? Or hey, you know what, Ace Attorney sounds like a good fit, right? Whatever that may be for you, you know, make your voices heard. I always say that this is a community for the community, right? And ReZero, of course, right? Just these. So the way that this will work, and I'll give you guys a little bit of a glimpse behind the curtain here, right? As people like to go and say, is ignore it. This is just a template, but I will have set times number 1 for eating breakfast, you know, lunch, whatever that may be, and then set times for a game, an anime, whatever that may be, little parts for break and sleeping. Don't worry, when I sleep, it's not going to count against the subathon, but it will ensure that we try and do this in as healthy of a manner as possible without breaking me down and without breaking you guys down and to you guys missing your favorite show or whatever that is. So, are we in agreement? Does that sound like a plan? Shake. Okay, that sounds like a plan. So then I hope you guys take part in it. Hope you guys come on through. If you guys want Moshiko Tensei season 3, then you guys have to put it in your suggestion towards the mods. Because right now, the only things that are guaranteed is Bungo Stray Dogs and Bungo Stray Dogs and Witch Hat Atelier. At least until we finish these seasons, you know. Or until we finish the episodes that are left, you know. So, I hope that adds up. Again, the subathon will be starting on July 6th. Make your voices heard. It is going to be over on the Discord. One of the movies that I am going to go ahead and dictator in at some point in the subathon is called Paprika. And that has come out of a lot of recommendations from Sagas and from my brother, among many individuals. So Paprika will be one of the many movies that we will watch during the subathon. Another movie at some point in time that we will watch, I guess I'll leave that up to you guys. Anyway, please remember to practice some self-care. Come and join us. And then my questions for you guys in regards to ReZero is, how dark does this show keep getting? Like, I feel like I thought we had already clicked on the level of darkness that we can get, right? I thought we had already gotten to like the peak of like darkness, but I feel like because we've taken away Subaru, right, and now we have Nubaru, it feels like we've gotten darker. I don't know if you guys are getting that same feeling that I am too, but I feel like like looking at this through Nubaru's lens, it kind of crushes my soul a little bit. And it's kind of one of those feelings where it's like, oh my God, like, like, if old Maru was going through this, I'd be like, you know what? He can, like, there's resiliency, but like seeing New Baru struggle, seeing him, like, you know, start going down the wrong path, and you're just like, no, like I know what you would have done, but you're no longer that you. Like, oh, it is something, and it definitely ties everything up, and it hits it in layers that I didn't think possible. And I think this is why I like ReZero. I think as a whole, ReZero keeps introducing concepts that are familiar in new ways and keeps outdoing itself. Now, let's talk a little bit about tropes, right? Some people like to think that ReZero is like unpredictable. However, I would say it's not. I think that ReZero brings tropes and brings elements in a fresh way that feels completely new, right? If you take in any storylines, right, any instances of like actually grounding yourself and looking at what's being written, how Tape writes, right, how these authors in general writes, and exactly, so does the audience in a way have the same word perspective towards Newborough that it's friends to? And in a way we do, Buttery. That's an excellent question because we built that relationship, right? ReZero, if you got good, you can pretty much come to some decent conclusions. Exactly. When you look at things like this, right, and you apply yourself and you look at the hero's journey and you look at the way that tropes and character landmarks and developmental milestones are introduced, and you understand even theater a little bit, you start understanding how worlds come together and how things are written. Now, this is all to say it's a huge shout out to the author. Because ultimately, it takes a really good author to be able to bring people together to make ideas feel fresh and to make characters feel fully developed. Like Subaru, he is a character that no matter where I can put him, I can like instantly start imagining what is going to happen to him because he is a fully fleshed out character, right? Yeah, Tape is a genius. He is a fully fleshed out character. So we know for a matter of fact, like, hey, Old Baru would do this, Old Baru would do that, right? Emilia would probably respond in this way because this is what Emilia does usually, right? And it's not like a random character where all of a sudden Subaru comes back and all of a sudden he's like the mega Chad, being over the top or over the top OP and whatnot. He wants to show you his thought process, and that's the greatest thing, right? Or another thing where it's like you're not gonna see Subaru be like, my XP bar is a little low. I'm broken. Like, like like all of the wildness. It's like Tape grounds him in realism. And for me, and for a lot of individuals, that's what brings Subaru to be one of the most psychologically grounded characters that you will see in media. That is one of the key elements for this. That's something that Cautious Hero said. How do you think Subaru will react to... Wait, what? The music video for the OP came out today. Oh, did it? Ooh, we got to take a look at that. Are y'all okay? Are y'all good with us watching the music video for the OP right as we jump into it? What do you guys say? Shake on it? We shake on it. All right, let's do it. It's a dictatorship, baby. What the... Wow. Is that Pandora? Question for you guys, and if it's spoilery, please don't answer. How many sins are there? Like, how many actual sins are there, chat? Yeah, it all connects back to Pandora. Pandora's been we know of 9. Is Pandora a sin? Seven modern sins and 2 antiques. Yeah, is Pandora a sin or is she a witch? Notice that I'm talking about an archbishop, by the way. I should have reframed or reworded that, right? Nah, she's legit a witch. She introduced herself as a witch in the memory, right? Well, this is terrifying. Like I'm looking at this, like the first still image of this, and immediately it's making me wonder. Was rolled into Pride. It's immediately making me wonder how interconnected this whole storyline really is. A lot of times, individuals for MVs get a little bit of inspiration of what may come or what is there. I guess the question is, I don't want to jump into the immediate conclusion that this is a aspect of Pandora, and how many Sin Archbishops does Pandora have under her that like actually control or actually listen to her. Very interesting that she's in the middle as though it's a spell, altogether. Yeah, right. Hmm. Interesting. She looks up, and it's someone eating. Well, it's the sun eating fruit. Yeah. Why is she so beautiful? Why is she so beautiful? I feel like anytime we watch an MV, they're just like automatically just like beautiful individuals. Everyone, just everyone. Is that a star or is that the moon? No, it's the moon. So I'm assuming the differences between night and day, right? So it's using a dichotomy inside of that, right? Um no, Justice, because I'm not trying to go through and like accidentally spoil myself, regardless of what individuals may think out there. You know, it's always best that like anything I read goes through the mods and it's curated through them, in that regard. Or even if we ask it here, because they can curate stuff before it reaches me. Usually, I'm not trying to put myself in an at-risk situation, and especially when it comes to spoilers for a good show. The sun and the moon. Ugh. Just that shot. Just that shot, bro. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. We gotta hit them with the like the creepiest looks out there, bro. What the fuck? Oh, but I get it. It's a bold cup in here. To take away the light, thumbnail potential. My paralysis, Steven. Oh no. People being frozen. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it's gotta be one per. Yeah, it's not like it's gonna be two per frozen thing here. As though everything was frozen in time, and now now that we're getting to this point, time can keep going forward. That's yeah, I know Emilia or Satella. Seems like it could. Yeah. See, now this is interesting. This is gonna sound weird, right? It's as though in the other ones they were putting. I'm not sure if it's Emilia or Satella or whoever that's supposed to represent in the middle, right? And then in modern times, in the today times, it's as though we're working with them. That's a very yeah. That's a very interesting way of showcase. Honestly, this kind of reminds me of the time that I put the sun is taking the light away. Yeah. This. Chat, what if there's a higher boss out there? Maybe one that we're not fully aware of. Yes, don't get me wrong. There's Pandora. Don't get me wrong. There's all these other issues that may be happening, slowly but surely. Like something that only. Something that has to do with like the moon and stars. Clearly, by the look of this guy, I'm not sure if it's the gesture or if it's supposed to represent the sun or like, the sky or stars, right? Like a deity type thing. Yeah, an obsessed deity, you know. Maybe something behind the seal. Could be something behind the seal, right? But the reason why is because I'm looking at this individual, right? And we'll go back, but I'm looking at this and it's like, usually MVs have a little bit of a. So far, at least what we've noticed is they carry a little bit of weight as to what may actually be happening in some regards, and it's like, okay, what is this individual and what does he actually represent to the ReZero world? We'll continue. We'll back it up. Little sundial into food, an apple, right, which is usually used as the yeah, round blue orb to represent Earth and the sun, right? And even take it a step further, chat. Apples are usually supposed to represent what? Knowledge, right? I pause because sometimes individuals need to take a while to get there. It's used like a lot of Apple imagery and metaphors are used to represent temptation and knowledge, right? Aspects of self, right? But a blue apple is interesting because it's like, what does that signify, right? It's the original sin, yeah, an original sin, right? Um, ooh. Ooh, so eating knowledge, or maybe the fact that, like, with knowledge, actually, you get to find out what is really happening inside of here, right? Reverse meaning, yeah. Oh, oh, damn! All right, keep it up. Chat. Oh my goodness! As though everything has been in play, due to some deity or fate, the sun, whatnot, kind of trying to uh, impose their paws on them. Yeah. And they're dancing in a rib cage. See, like, I don't know if you guys are getting the same symbolism I am. Like, it is so big that unless we start thinking outwardly, we're not gonna see it. It Flugel maybe could be. Yeah, why not? Right? Like, we're so centered into like the immediacy of the dances and everything that's going on in there, but like he is so big that all the dancers and everything that is happening in this world in this capacity fits inside of them. It Whoa. What if it was some kind of threat that Flugo had to deal with? Could be, right? Yeah, I'm looking at this and it's making me wonder how many people were in this expedition with Satella, right? And who was chosen to betray, right? Because all of a sudden there's seven, right? Ooh, right, and from there drive everything like mad or go make everything go crazy from that moment. Some astral projection or a real person. Well, it's the person that's being used as the fork to drive it through the forbidden knowledge. So maybe Satella and Flugel found out something about this world, which led like the world to go against them, and essentially classify them or classify Satella as the witch of envy, right? Like go absolutely crazy, or that she went insane, or maybe there was some sort of corruption that ended up happening from the knowledge that they did gain, right? Or the idea that Natsuki Subaru combined with maybe craft one original sin. That as well, anime guy, and that's been something that I've been talking about since season one, which is it feels as though like if there are other sins out there, what is gonna happen when Subaru collects all of them? What will that do? That makes a human being. That makes a complete person, having all sins and all the sins that we go through, all our questioning, all of our virtues, everything like that. I mean, Ed, you remember that the witches were talking about Satella and Envy as a separate person? Yeah, which is the main thing. Car is like if we're talking about that, is we have to talk about what corruption could be, right? And one of those could be splitting a personality, right, or adding one in there. Sorry, I'm looking at this and I'm like, you guys got me. Driving him mad. Look at him, chat. How many plates are there? Wait, hold on. What? Yeah, how many worlds are there? So that's one, two. Yeah! Holy shit, dude. Literally the dancers coming together to make an eye and then concealing it. This is fucking peak. Dude, this is fucking peak. And do the worlds, do the apples represent different timelines or different worlds, right? And the greediness of just going through and destroying everything. Look, it closes, right? So, like, kind of shuts down to conceal what may actually be there. Oh. Boom, another one. And it comes through. What if the sun is eating Subaru? Yeah, well, I mean, could be all the death and destruction or all the different timelines that is really happening through that, right? Every single time that you see a blue apple, right, when the blue apples are not supposed to exist, right? The whole segment with these phrases, yeah, the guy sure is gluttonous, right? But like every single time that there is a world or knowledge that is not supposed to be there, you know, or a blue apple, you just go viral and crazy and trying to go ahead and make sure that like it's it here we'll talk about it a bit, dude. This is yeah, knowledge could be forbidden knowledge. Yeah. Whoa. Again, what's with the whole concept of like an eclipse, right? Like a a, a full eclipse and then stars. Like, is there something that needs to happen? Does everything have to align? Emilia and Satella, yeah. Like, do the stars need to align in some capacity, and like there needs to be an eclipse, and like the void between both worlds, the past and the future, or the past and the present come together? And like, what are we aiming for here? This is a lot of imagery, and also hands being an agent of change, right? Light being there, showcasing like coming through what looks like a star formation, right? Like, hey, what might actually be in the future inside of that? Oh, oh, maybe it is because we're in a fake world, chat. Chat, maybe we are in a fake world. Hold on. This shit wouldn't have gotten approved for no other reason. What if we are in a template flat world, right? That we think we're so big, but we're really just so small in it. Like, i.e., everything. Yeah, we're in a fabricated reality. Wait a fucking minute. We're trying to break through into what realism is. Holy crap, dude. Imagine ReZero ends with opening up a bigger world. Yeah, Luster Candy. Or even more so, imagine ReZero ends and the fade or the portal or the dimensions between our world and Earth. It turns out that it's actually always been there. It was just always, hidden in plain sight, by a deity or by something like that. The fake can be as real as a real thing. Simulation theory. Betty's door crossing. Yeah. Is Tappy giving the songwriter extra context? What this shit? This shit is wild, dude. Beyond the Great Waterfall. That's why I'm looking at this, and it's like, hey, we're talking about forbidden knowledge. We're talking about this deity, right? Being gluttonous and eating anybody that has this forbidden knowledge, right? The eye of concealment with the dancers coming through and making it and hiding stuff from us, right? Like not letting the truth be told, or us having to hide every single time. This is sick. This is like a sick MV. I hope you guys are on board with this as well, and you guys are coming up with different theories as I am, because Beyond the Great Waterfall is cut ReZero content. Funnily enough, is it? Yeah. What if being that being made the world flat and is behind the Great Waterfall? I wouldn't doubt it. Because that, what if that is the big bad, the actual, like, we think Pandora is a big bad, just like the same way that we thought Betelgeuse was a big bad, you know, and all these other ones, you know. Ooh, I expected it to be boring, but holy shit, no! I'm like, you know what's crazy? Is that I know they're bones. I know it's bones or it's like a rib cage type thing, right? But if you think about it, for me, I'm looking at it like skeletal hands, just like, you know, like holding me like that, and I'm like, is it? Oh, sorry. Or is this yeah, where we got maps, but is it flat? Like, not is it flat, but can we actually escape it, or is there more to this world than we truly know, right? Obviously, some physical. Yeah. Like, look at it, chat. What did Reinhardt see on the moon? But this goes further beyond than just the moon, you know? Like, this goes more into the aspect of, like, this perceived universe. Oh, you know, because it can be higher up amongst the stars, that type of thing, right? Could have made maps. What if it's indistinguishable from the person living inside a flat world, but it's not actually flat? Would Regulus just fly straight through the world and go to space or something if he didn't stop his ability? I wonder. How are regarding side stories? Well, we try not to spoil, but it does make me wonder how much of this is like carries weight, right? This deity, this individual, this being. No, and the moon as well. You know, because she's wearing the moon. Not only that, it's tracking, you know, the cycles of what I'm assuming is the stars. Why? And again, this goes back to the previous image. Does this mean that the stars have to align in some capacity or an aspect of, like, hey, in order to truly like see or wonder or whatever that may be, there has to be an eclipse or the stars have to align or something has to like be in your favor or work in that, right? The stars are very important. Yeah. Look at that, chat. Look at, yeah, it looks like an astronomy map. This is hype. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are as hyped as I am about this, but I think this MV is cooking, and it's cooking hard. Chat. Anybody have a star map? This is only one part. This is only one part of the many things that are a constellation chart. Yeah, yeah. I'm looking at all of this because I'm like, hold on, maybe more will come through. Chat. Oh my god. What if it is the sun? What if it is the sun? When the sun is out, you know, they might have full control over everything that's really happening, and only in the eclipses or, you know, only with the moon are they able to go ahead and do certain things. Like, yes. Yes. Only during the eclipse are they able to go ahead and get. Whoa! In season 2, bad vibe happened. Yes, an old sage. Do not trust the light; it can see everything. Only in darkness are you safe. Yeah, yeah. Chat, and then we have a sage. Is that Flugel? Yeah. Oh, I got goosebumps, dude. I got goosebumps. Holy shit! Wait a minute. Yeah, hold on. I got insane goosebumps. Does that mean that we're like maybe in the future we have to come back and revisit this area because here lies the actual clues for what this world holds? You know, and maybe like to truly become a sage, right? And to truly be able to bring everyone or the sun down or whatever the deity that is out there, down, you have to like become the sage here. This is an end game area essentially. All right, hold on. And they all bow. And they all bow. And they all bow towards Emilia. Because maybe this is what will make her queen. Maybe this isn't Flugel, but like Subaru, and in gaining the knowledge, he becomes the great sage, right? And maybe this is the final thing. That this is just Endgame. What if this is just Endgame, and we just straight up witness what the Endgame is? I'm going fucking crazy here, bro. I'm going crazy here. All right, we're gonna back it up. I hope y'all are okay with it. We have the full context of like we have the full context as to like the MV, so we can actually take it apart a lot better than being surprised every 5 seconds by this. Okay, so then clearly this is Satella, right? And I'm guessing that this is Satella in the first round, probably with Flugel, right? They discovered what the world actually is and failed. This is my assumption of this, right? Hence why the world was frozen. Notice how we actually go into his stomach, or like he actually eats us. So when we get in here, right, and we start noticing that, like, the sun is eating us, what does that do? How does that enable us in that capacity? And that's sort of where it's getting at with this altogether. You know, are we looking at the story from Flugel's perspective, or not Flugel, but Flugel and Satella's attempt, and absolutely getting derailed from here? Right? They found out the truth of the world, hence why the apple's already there, and we got eaten. But now comes in the new opportunity, right, of Emilia. Is that supposed to be a? I don't know why I thought it was like a different animal. Is that supposed to be a giant human? And that kind of looks like an entryway into this. Wait a minute, dude. Hold on. Yeah, wait a fucking minute. Hold on. Hold on, because there's a door that leads in to where this giant human is. Whoa! I know the fate that awaits, and it's the sun. I know the fate that awaits, and it's the oh. I do wonder, is any of this explored without spoilers, please? Like actual like going into the is any of these concepts explored in any of the like the EX novels or anything? Maybe not. I don't know. And it's not just fruits, by the way. It's not just apples. It's also grapes that are blue. Comes through to the frozen, wasteland or the different areas. Yeah, because I'm looking at this and I'm like, frozen statues like in Elior Forest. Yeah, but even past that, right? What if, and it's gonna sound crazy, right? What if where Satella is actually buried at? Like, if Satella actually dies here? Because what's crazy about it is we don't see the skeleton there, right? Vols, welcome on through. And then the sun literally devours what might be Flugel and Satella inside of this. Hence why it turns into Emilia stories, right? A giant skeleton and we're inside of them? Yeah. And then like there, right, actually being an entryway into the skeleton. So it's like, is this a gravesite? Is this just a gravesite or a seal or something there? Oh, could be, absolutely. Meteor hitting a giant ass sleeping human. But this is the creepiest part of all, right? I know the fate that awaits. It is just the sun just, it's just this deity, like absolute as she enters. Yeah. Yeah. If it's supposed to represent the world, what's a terrifying thought? The dance in the skeleton's stomach. What if the witch factors are essential? What if to truly understand this deity and take them down or whatever it may be, you have to have a sage. You will have to have these witch factors at least backing you up in some capacity, or an individual, as we can tell at the very end where it looks like it's representing Subaru or a sage, right? Coming through and absolutely like being able to support you. Now, this can definitely mean that it's like, comrades or individuals out there like to help you that in that regard. But I'm looking at this and I'm like piecing things together and it's like, wait a minute. Yeah. Was opening the door and oh. Maybe it's a war against the deities. Take full autonomy via could also be like the sins versus virtues then. Could be. I like that's sort of what I'm getting at, right? It's like there's two ways in. There's two doors. 2, 3. Because then if you think about it, right? In this one, again, right? Satella is being enveloped in like the middle by them, right? And as mentioned, it's sort of like that aspect of adoration. In this one, they're working with Emilia, is what my thought about it is, right? The moon is usually attributed to evil and the sun with good. Perhaps the authorities are shattered parts of what the once moon could be. Y'all are cooking with me. Chat, let's cook. Literally. The sun deity doesn't want us to cook. He wants us so ingrained in the little bits of food that we're not paying attention to this wider narrative here. Like this is a fucking heat, dude. See, but what's interesting is like you can tell that the sun is very gluttonous, that the sun is like black and white, devoid of life, right? He even does the death thing. So it makes you wonder even more so, does the sun deity actually lead towards the corruption? Right? Or whatever the sun deity represents, is he actually part of the reason for the corruption? Gluttonous? Yeah. Shattered, so we're trying to bring equilibrium back. Yeah. This is what I find sick. The clock spins backwards. Yep, we're resetting, right? And we're coming right back. As many times as it takes. As many times as it takes, we will come back. He's waiting before eating. He's waiting for the, like, if you think about it, like, look, hold on. This is us, chat, right? This is so fucking good. Like, this music video is so good. There's so much food and stuff in there, right? But along the way, we're getting more and more knowledge. And he goes from being black and white again, right? At the very beginning, having color, because we know the knowledge, the forbidden knowledge. So he eats us, to then being without color until we gain the knowledge again for him to try and eat us and be gluttonous again. So he destroys Satella and Flugel because of the knowledge that they may have gained. And he's waiting, right? Hold on. And now he's black and white because, again, it's not juicy enough, right? You still don't have the knowledge for it. You're juicy, but you're not there. Unfreezing everyone or undoing everything. Yeah, sun versus moon theory. Well, that, and if you pay attention, she has a moon necklace, chat. And what's funny is Satella, isn't it kind of like a satellite orbiting the moon? Frozen, yeah! Chat! We're cooking! We're fucking losing our brains here. The sun reminds me of the Archbishop of Gluttony with that smile, the goddamn smile. Satella, Stella. Oh, dude, Vols, like we're getting it deep here because it's like, okay. So then, will this represent like going back, right? Doing the damages, like getting the elves out, whatever this may be, right? The 6 big milestones that maybe Emilia has to go through as the moon, right? Ooh, or representative of the moon. What if that's what? Perhaps you're supposed to become the new moon, but failed. Oh, yeah, going back and fixing the errors. Yes. Yes. The same way the moon has different phases of completion. Ah! Wait, hold on. Hold on. Dude, we're on one fucking, like, a giant one. Hold on. Chat. One of these faces. I know what you guys might be thinking. What are you talking about, Ed? Remember, count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, bro, we're cooking on another level here. We're cooking on another level here. Hold on. We're gonna go back to this, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what is the apple on the moon? Dude, we're just fucking going crazy at this point. No, oh, we're just going crazy at this point. We're just going absolutely insane. By the way, thank you so much to all the people that came through, rated, who has been following. Make sure to follow, subbing, all of that. I'm getting lost. Oh, don't forget the ReZero is a love story. Literally every single character has something to do with all kinds of love. Yep. Yep. And the moon theory? What is a moon theory? I've actually never heard of that. Wait. Are we calling this the moon theory? Hold on. We've made a moon theory here, dude. This is crazy. This is insane. Did we revisit the tarot cards? All right, we're going back. Hold on. Shattered deity theory is really good. Yeah, I that's what I'm guessing is a part of the moon was taken out. Hence why it's a love story that may have gone wrong, right? I really do think it's the moon versus the sun deity, or whatever that may be, right? How does Subaru tie into this world? It tie into things from another world. Well, that's a good question. It's a great question. But at the very end, you see Subaru as Flugel, as a sage. At the very end of this, right? As though it's thanks to him that the moon is able to be put back together. We think this world is fake inside another one. Yep. Low key, high key, Anime Guy Twitch. We're kind of going insane with these theories, right? when the moon is full in ReZero. How can we be how sure can we be about the authenticity of Subaru's origins? Yeah. Else become his own past self and repair the world. I don't know. We're cooking up a storm here, you know? Yeah, we're gonna take a look at the actual full lyrics in a bit. I didn't think we'd just be like going crazy here. Cause think about it, right? Like the sun deity just terrorizing Satella. Makes sense. Emilia kind of leading the change, you know, and trying to put back together. And if you look at her necklace of the moon here, then that's the thing, is the deity can represent someone that's as big as the sun, right? Like think about what representations it could happen in there. Could the sun have given Satella the envy factor, and that's the corruption of things, right? It's so peak. I mean, I just remember the illustration of the Witch of Envy from season 1. And pull it up and throw it in the Discord. General chat, please. Yes! Yes! Yes, from the opening! Right? Where the Witch of Envy is like curled up with the moon. If the moon isn't complete, we can't have the we can't have the eclipse and defeat the sun deity again. What do you think? So we need to complete the moon in some capacity, right? Or garner the parts that are needed. Holy shit, bro. We're going crazy. I'm sorry, YouTube. I keep saying it, but it's because we are. The Witch of Envy sure is smiling a lot, considering someone they hate, but to defeat them just to restore balance or try and find some way, shape, or form for us to bring it in through. Here's the thing: is usually when it comes to certain especially when it comes to certain media or certain MPs, at times you know, they'll get little clues and pieces in as to like what to expect or what may be. And I want to show you guys something. Actually, no, I think it's on my X. It is on my X, because I pointed it out. No one had really like gone through and highlighted it before. Chat. This is in the opening of season 1. It's one of the many images that's hidden in there. Oh yeah, dude. Maybe the sun is just devouring failed timelines, erasing events after a certain save point. Usually portrayed as good. That's why you can't be predictable. So that's why to form you'd like the sun to be evil. Yeah, from a narrative point there. You know, it'd be very, very interesting, especially because we think right now that everything associated with the moon is evil. But is it really? Is it really? Here we go. Found it. Found it. Chat. This was way back in 2024. Taking the spot. And look at the red circles. Yeah, the red magic circles, chat. The Skyers constellation. Yeah. Look at the red circles that appear around her in a very similar way, in a very in the book, in a very similar way to what we get. Yep. Chat. Chat, this is fucking, I'm telling you, my brain, that's lit. Dude, but I'm telling you, my brain, at times when it comes to certain anime and certain fucking video games, it just grabs it and it's like, bam! Like, you remember the shit that you saw once, like, you know, 2 years ago? One frame, bro! I threw it up on Twitter not knowing that in some way, shape, or form it was gonna connect. What the fuck, dude? Oh, my brain, dude, that's fucking insane. That is insane. So this connects. This connects in some capacity. Oh, and Buttery sent me the picture as well. incantation. We are breaking in the lyrics. It is so good. I hope you guys are freaking out in the same way that I'm freaking out at the moment. Because legit, like, dude, legit. Here's the thing. It doesn't have to go this hard, chat. It doesn't have to go this hard. They could have chosen anything else unless a little bit of information was, tiniest bit of information may have been just given to the directing or directors of this MV to make it more aligned with what ReZero is supposed to be. Tape insider knowledge. What is the circles are supposed to are probably to constrain or restrain the making of the moon deity. Yeah, like not giving them full force, right? Because I'm at work. Oh, holy hell! Does anybody have the one from the book that y'all keep talking about? Or anybody know the episode of that, please? And in the book Ram and Subaru read, wasn't there a more detailed image one?
今日のおとぎ話はともかく、こちらのお話で印象に残ったものは？
そうだな。気になったのはやっぱりこの真ん中にあったドラゴンの話と巻末の魔女の話だ。
The dragon, the one about the witch.
神竜王国ルグニカの名前の由来、やっとわかったよ。
そう。
王族と竜の盟約だなんて書いてあったし、こりゃおとぎ話ってより昔話だよな。
そうね、事実だから。今も当時ドラゴンはこの国の安寧をはるか遠方、大幕府の彼方より見守っている。王家と交わした約束、その成就の時まで。
あれ、ドラゴンと約束した一族ってついこの間滅ん。
Pexo Pro. Yeah, wait a minute.
そうね、割とあっけなく。竜が何を求めているのかそれはわからない。今の状況で竜がどう動くかは神のみぞ。いえ、竜のみぞ知るってところだわ、お客様。
あ、そうだラム。この魔女の話って。
その話はしたくない。長いすぎたわ。お客様、夕食の時にまた呼びに上がります。
おう。
さっきのお話、鬼のことだけど、レムには聞かせないでちょうだい。あの子はきっと嫌がるお話だから。
怖い魔女、恐ろしい魔女。その名前を呼ぶことすら恐ろしい。
Wow. Hold on. Because then it's making me it's making me question a lot of things. It's making me question a lot of things. What is beyond the Great Waterfall? Can't make out what the fuck that is. What does it mean for someone? Yeah, from this world to go beyond the Great Waterfall. Exactly. The dragon, according to the story, but how much of
嫉妬の魔女と。
So piecing all of that together with this is, what if the Great Waterfall is what separates the fake world from the real one? Yeah, what is actually beyond there, right? Just the thing people say to avoid saying isekai. Dude, this is insane. Like, I don't know how many of y'all are going crazy about this, but I'm looking at this. I'm like, yeah, maybe an interweb of worlds, right? So because it's like only the gods know, right? Only the gods know, and it's like dragons, right? Ooh. Well, isekai you back to Earth. That would be cool. Yeah, like, well, that's the thing is, what if this world that we're in is supposed to connect with the other worlds in some capacity, but it's been kept away by this deity that's controlling that's beyond the Great Waterfall, right? That's controlling these actions. Gods and not God. Yes, but someone out there. The Great Waterfall would be throwing a dragon into the normal world. I mean, haven't we had dragons in our literatures or our mythologies? Not saying they're real. I'm just saying, haven't they been a part of our mythologies in general? Like, I know, like, what is it? Quetzalcoatl, El Cuculcan. You look at some of the god deities in a lot of mythologies, you know. A dragon suddenly appear would do a shit lot more damage. Yeah, no, 100%. And who says they even kept their form beyond the waterfall? The symbolic meaning? Yeah. I think we're cooking, chat. I think we're cooking. His robe is the entirety of the sky, right? And everything there. I respond in the night. Yeah. Does one of the white clothed girls turn into a fork? She does. Like a weapon used against Satella specifically. Because it's Satella in this one, right? That like they're using a piece against them. Pandora. Or others, right? Yeah, it could be a star deity instead of just a sun, right? Just any type of thing. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Couldn't be. There's no way, right? Y'all ready? Y'all are gonna go on a wild journey here with me. Chat, look at the representation of Satella here. How big is Satella? Like, she can take up the whole sky? Yeah, she's looking pretty big, huh? Like, chat, she's bigger than the town. Blocking the sun. Take a look at her face. It's not even like human-esque anymore. Whatnot. Could this be... Huge rib cage. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Huge skeleton right there. Got transformed into a huge monster. No, because again, right? Again, what if there is a seal, right? I.e., there's a transformation. You defeat it, but inside is Satella. We need to return to this MB after the season ends. This is insane, dude. I'm looking at this and I feel like we just keep cooking into layers. Layers and layers and layers of... I don't even know if it's good. I don't even know if it's healthy at this point. I'm not going to lie to you. The witch ties into the sun, giving her envy factor. Yes. Because think about it this way, right? That huge creature that's towering buildings. This is their rib cage, huge, which would make sense, right? All of a sudden, down here is sealing aspects, which might be like they actually sealed, you know, an aspect of them. Yeah, no, same, Steve. I'm like, because with ReZero, you can't just turn off your brain and be like, okay, done. It's like you have to actively think about things, right? Remember how she shows up in other places and covered in shadow, and in the tower she ain't. This is something, chat. We're fucking cooking. All right, let's finish this off. We're cooking here. Is the sun controlling her? Yeah. The moon going right up there. And maybe this is what Satella wants, right? Maybe this is the freedom that Satella actually needs, right? Like, oh. And that's why we have the sage. Yeah, we burnt the kitchen here. Everyone probably bowing now to the queen of what I'm assuming is going to be Lagunica, or the world. Or the savior of the world, really. Satella also asked Subaru to take her out. What the fuck, chat? What the fuck? No wonder this MV took so long. No wonder this MV took so long. Oh my goodness. Lyrics. How would this tie in with Satella asking Subaru to one day color? Lunar eclipse. Could be a variety of reasons. Like sometimes, especially if you don't think that there's hope, you know, and some, or maybe the fear of getting like transforming into that wild beast again, right? Yeah. Yeah, maybe she'll have to be slayed. Transforming in the pain and rewriting your name, return to zero, reborn again, lost in the hollow, spin the wheel of fate in an eternal ballet. Oof. Rewrite your name. Return to zero, reborn again. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, transform. Oh, Roy used lunar eclipse. Really? Verse 1. I know the fate will change, reforge, remake, renew. Make me myth, make me legend, diet, I reboot. I know that fate will change, reforge, remake, and renew. Make me myth, make me legend. Chat, what has fate done to Satala and others in this instance? Changed, reforged, remade. Yeah. Oh. Oh, Diane, I reboot. Everything I do for you. Go and wield me like a weapon. Let me meet my doom. Pre-chorus. Getting burnt over and over again. Resist the despair already and strum the strings of life. Even if I lose my name, the me that echoes within these books is real, connected where the answer to love is. Break it, burn it, save it. It's all sky clear. Yeah. Never again get you so ready to crave once more. Standing in the desert sand, this time, say my name, we're ending this now. Watch it. You're gonna face more than anyone, dying and living. Now get up, get up. Books are connected to love, also known as Satella. Yeah. Rip the fabric of reality. Let the magic stitch you back together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sounds like a bit like standing in a dish. From the depths of your impure breathing, you've cracked shadow, a voice that rung from the unconscious, the memories you embraced. From the depths of your impure breathing, you've cracked shadow, a voice that rung from the unconscious memories you've embraced. Resurrected when I die, nothing to lose when I fight, I respawn in the night, I'll combine. Change me, make me divine, crystalline, honest eyes, loving you, summertime, in the calamity type. Oh, yeah, well, absolutely. Break that incantation. I'm the calamity type. Yeah, there's already deities being mentioned. Break that incantation. Chessboard, I can play. Chessboard, I can play that. Creatures, I can slay them. Break it, burn it, save it. Waking something ancient. Make the whole world my plaything. Oh, dude, that's crazy. This is crazy. This is fucking fire. Oh. Yeah, no, Bulls. I'm gonna wait for your 100% translation there. That are different to this, please. Oh, hi. God damn, I know. Creatures, I can slay them. Break it, burn it, save it. Waking something ancient. Make the whole world my plaything. Dude, this is... And strum the strings of life. Even if everything disappears, I remain here in prayer. Inside the circling karma, I love over and over again. Break it, burn it, save it. Even if I lose my name, the me that echoes within these books is real, connected where the answer to love is. Break it, burn it, save it. It's all sky clear. These books contain the answers, don't they? Yeah, these books contain the answers, don't they? Yeah, Satella singing the lyrics. Never. Oh, here we go. Never again get you so ready to crave. Once more, standing in the desert sand this time. I'll say my name. We're ending this now. Watch it. We're gonna face more than anyone, dying and living. Now get up, get up. Echoing evolutions, connected casualties. Because I've loved over and over. Recollect now. Yeah, waking something ancient. We have this moon theory now, chat. We legit just have an ancient deity moon theory here going on. This is insane. This is insane. Like, I'm over here just freaking out. Yeah, recollecting. Oh, dude, we're on another level at the moment. Oh my goodness. What the heck? I'm turning red, dude. My ears are turning red because my brain is trying to process everything. This is our moon theory. Yes. I'm the calamity type, makes it sound more like Subaru's preference to women. By the way, for those of you guys that have seen other people's reactions or analysis, did people go this crazy over the MV? I hope they did. I know I was saying like, oh, I'm not a fan of the vibe of the MV, but I think the music video in of itself does it so much justice. Dude, I think the music video in of itself just completely did this beyond justice. Watch the MV. Oh, dude, they're missing out. They're missing out. Anime guy actual schizo posting at this point in time. Oh, that's funny. Honestly, though, I feel that. So lunar faces. What? No, you're good. You're good. What do you mean? So Ed, lunar faces. There are 8. Yeah, that's what I was highlighting. That's what I was highlighting earlier. Is that there are 8 lunar phases. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Ooh, yes. If you have that, that'd be wonderful. Or if you know the episode and stuff. But my thing is, take this, right? I know we're talking about the sun and whatnot. It can also be used as a metaphor, right? For someone in a greater position or someone out there. You know, while we can take it literally, we can also take it metaphorically, as though the sun is out there observing us, right? Or like, you know, this great individual or great individuals, who knows, that are just absolutely, you know, allowed for this thing to happen, you know? Sending an assassin to shut it up. Oh, dude, I know, right? Can you imagine? Just clack, clack, clack. I have my doggos here to protect me, but who knows? I mean, all right. What episode was that? The one where Elior Forest and the moon being full represents a major event that's happened. It's all connected to the moon. The moon theory is real. Oh, I love that. This one? Whoa. What are these seals? Like what is it like? What if that is actually a clue? What if that is actually a clue? What if Warlock is the sun? Now we need to determine how powerful. It looks like rays. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. The very top. Yeah, the sun and moon. Chat. Chat, this is crazy. The sun and moon again. It's looking like the rays here. Yeah. Yeah. It cannot be a coincidence. At this point in time, I think we're falling into confirmation bias. Legit just finding clues on everything. Be like, it's been there the whole time. It's been there the whole time, I swear. Ooh. Actually, good question. Observation, Lester. If the world is flat, are the 2 squares representing the world? This is crazy, though. Y'all gotta admit, the number of coincidences and the number of stuff that we're finding is kind of wild. Ed can find ReZero clues under a potato chip. I wish, dude. I wish I was that OP. That would be wonderful. And what does it mean that there are 2 sides to the world? Or maybe those are specific, you know, things that we have to open accordingly, right? This world is fake, or at least sealed / confined. Yep. And we are overcooking. Yeah, but that's what makes it fun, Naruto, is honestly the fact that we're getting through and we're creating all these theorems and stuff is fantastic. Like this is incredible. You know, like the fact that there's so many hints and stuff. May we be wrong? Yeah, 100%. Exactly, Lusker. It's better to overcook than to not cook at all and then be like, I knew it. I knew it. It's like, you know. Anyway, y'all ready? YouTube, thank you for listening to over an hour of insane schizo theorizing posting from all of us. Close to 2 hours. Nice MD. I think I'm growing to it, you know. Now it's time for the actual reason. All right, I forgot about the yeah, we love ReZero. Who could have guessed? Who could have guessed? My goodness. Oh, fuck, dude. All right, let's do it. Thank you, Vols, for the subs again. Everyone, drop some Doritos for Vols for always doing such amazing work with the sub translation. And let's knock this out. Oh.
こんな傷は絶対なかったんだよ。まさか俺の意識が途切れた間に夏木スバルが戻ってきたのか。
That is such a scary form of thought, dude. That is so scary. Like, no, thank you, Vols, for allowing me the opportunity to go ahead and use them. Like, that is such a scary situation to be in when you don't have control over your own body, right? Where imagine you doing stuff, and the OST is phenomenal. You're doing stuff and you're not actively like in control of yourself, and you just have to suffer with the consequences. Oh my god, dude, that would destroy me. That would absolutely destroy me. Oh god.
夏木スバルがメイリーを殺して俺の腕にその証拠を刻んだっていうのがどうかしてる。意味がわからねえ。お前が夏木スバルなら俺はお前は誰なんだ。
First off, phenomenal job. Like, this whole season has just been fucking peak. Phenomenal job. Even with Thomas the Tank Engine in the past episode, you know, like, phenomenal job with like the OSTs. Like, you literally feel like you're in it, you know, like you feel like you're in here with them, just going through it, you know. God damn it. It's great. It's great. But through this, though, the voice acting, the directing, the facial expressions, all of it, absolutely peak. Yeah, I'm in awe of the voice actor's performance as well. But, like, this is why I highlight it, right? Is like, ReZero is not an anime that you can just turn your brain off. It's making you ask so many questions. And at times, it's making you reflect upon yourself. With this, though, we're reaching a point of instability for Subaru that he needs to find some way, shape, or form to ground themselves. The moon sun string theory. Yes.
次に会えたらお前はもう容疑者じゃないよメイリー。もっとも探偵役が犯人ってのもミステリーのお約束だけどな。
Oh.
とにかく今は時間を稼がなきゃ。
Subaru. I feel that though, because Subaru's like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and like the prop hunt. Like, yeah, like let's go ahead and dissociate a little bit. You know what? It's okay. It's fine. We'll put it here. I'll discover who it is. I'm not gonna suspect you again, right? If this happens, what's going on inside of you, and like, you know what? Well, yeah, legitimately, what is going on inside of you at this point in time?
あ、スバル、こんなところにいたのね。ごめん、驚かせちゃった。
驚いたけど、いきなりだったからってだけで全然平気。エミリアちゃんはどうしたの？
私は何かひらめかないかなって塔の中を歩き回ってたの。ねえ、スバル？今のまた何かの悪ふざけ？スバル、本当に大丈夫？やっぱりまだ調子が戻ってない？
Oh my god, dude. It's like, hey, what did you overhear? Yeah, what did you overhear, right? It's just such a cruel prank.
いきなりだったからってだけで全然平気。エミリアちゃんはどうしたの？
私は何かひらめかないかなって塔の中を歩き回ってたの。ねえ、スバル？今のまた何かの悪ふざけ？スバル、本当に大丈夫？やっぱりまだ調子が戻ってないじゃない？
大丈夫だって。ちょっと考え込んでただけで。で、俺のことをよく見てるね。
なんだか最近気づくとスバルを目で追っかけちゃってることが多くて。
My man! It's like, it's just Riz man without even trying. This is why I love Subaru, right? Yeah, that's an easy clap, brother. That is an easy clap. Deserves nothing but all the love and support and everything there.
不思議よね。
Their love is so peak.
そういえばメイリーのことだけど、気が早いかもしれないけど、ここから無事に戻れたらメイリーのことちゃんとしてあげたいって思うの。
ちゃんと？
もちろんあの子が1年前にしたことは悪いことだし、簡単に信じちゃダメなのもわかるんだけど、でも砂丘を越えられたのはメイリーのおかげでしょ？
つまり恩赦ってやつか。
It does make me wonder a lot about like Meili growing up and, you know, everything that she might have gone through. Like, I can't even imagine it, right? What do you guys think that must have been like, especially for someone so young to grow up and, you know, kind of be forced into these roles, right? Like, it's a bit too late. Yeah, legit, it's a bit late. But just putting yourself in that perspective, it's like, damn, dude, I can't even picture all of that. And then needless to say, having like big sis Elsa there, I'm sure she raised her.
せめて地下の座敷牢から出してあげて、みんなと一緒の生活くらいはさせてあげたいな。
Emilia.
くだらねえって言ったんだよ。気が早い、その通りだよ。こんな状況で先の展望の話なんてできるもんかよ。
スバル、急にどうしたの？機嫌が悪くてもそんな言い方したらダメじゃない。
Oh.
ふてくされてないでちゃんと話して。
She's saying, bro, don't isolate. I'm here for you. Here's my love, Baru. Like, I need you here. Like, oh my god, dude. Like, if Emilia is queen. Nubasu doesn't even... ス
バルが困ってるなら私だって一緒に困ってあげる。でも
I
一人
love
で抱え込んで
Emilia.
一人でむしゃくしゃして一人で終わりにしちゃうのはやめて。分かってくれる？私の心臓全然怒ってないから、幻滅もしないから。だから話して。
You promise you won't be mad, Emilia? Okay. Well, I don't know who I am, and I might have just killed Meili, and someone's after my life and trying to actively kill me. I might have just killed a child and stuffed him inside the bag there. You know, and honestly, I don't know what's going on. I killed her and tried to hide it. Dude. And by the way, I can return by death. But it wasn't me though. It was Subaru, okay? Womp womp. Yo, I fucking love this community. Oh shit. Don't worry, Prom Hunt. Emilia, do you want to play Prom Hunt? Oh, Rem, wait, never mind. Oh, fuck, dude.
分かってくれる？私の心臓全然怒ってないから、幻滅もしないから。だから話して。
どうして？エミリア、俺は
エミリア様、バルス。
どうしたのラム？
すぐに3層の書庫へ。
来たかしら？
エミリア様、バルス。
どうしたのラム？
すぐに3層の書庫へ。
来たかしら？大変なものを見つけたって。
いい知らせとは言えないのは確かなのよ。むしろ協調と呼ぶべきものかしら。
前置きはいい。何があったんだ？
上から2段目、一番右にある本なのよ。
嘘。メイリー・ボードルート。
Fuck! No, dude! Dude! The book is short. No. Well, yeah, she's a kid, right? The library snitched. Dude, what the fuck? You can't just throw that in there. I'm crying here. The library snitched. Flugel, you. the impossible Among Us room. Oh, dude, what?
2段目、一番右にある本なのよ。
Wow. That's yeah, well, yeah, it is relatively small, but at the same time, for Beako to have that awareness, though, what is there? I mean, she did spend a long time in the library, right? So.
メイリー・ボードルート。ベアトリス、この本読んだの？
まだ確かめてないかしら。
それはなんで？
死者の書の扱いは慎重にすべきなのよ。そもそもベティたちの知るあのメイリーの本だとすれば。
メイリーが塔の中で。大変、すぐに探さないと。
かしら。
Oh.
もしこれが本当にあの娘の本な
Then
ら、
someone in here
急い
is.
で探しても手遅れなのよ。
なんか騒がしく呼ばれたっすけど、どうしちまったっすか？
シャウラ、来てくれたのね。
お前、食事の後メイリーをどこかで見かけなかったかしら。
見てねっす。ちびっこ2号どうかしたんすか？
This is why I love Shaola. This is why I love Shaola. Just so what happened to ankle biter number 2? Like, yeah, like what happened to ankle biter number 2? Like, what do you guys want to tell me about her? Fa.
ね、
Fa.
メイリーの名前の本が見つかったの。
ああ、なるほど。2号死んじまったっすか。まあしゃあないっすね。
シャウラ、お前そんな言い方ねえだろ。
いや、お日様怒っちゃ嫌っす。それより早く2号の本を読んだ方が手っ取り早くないっすか？
手っ取り早いってお前。
お日様が本を読んだらきっと2号が死んだ理由もわかるっすよ。
Oh.
確かにシャウラの言うことにも一理ある。
スバル。
死者の書が本物なら、あの娘の人生を見ることになるのよ。
二人とも心配してくれんのはありがたいよ。でも誰かがやらなきゃいけないことだ。
それならスバルじゃなくて私が。
それにはベティが反対するかしら。誰かが読まなくちゃいけないなら、スバルかユリウスが適任なのよ。
俺が見るよ。
I think for Subaru, this is one of those things where it's like I can, if I do end up reading it, number one, you can find out like if it was Subaru that killed her, right? And number two, you can like if it was you, you could be like, oh God, I don't know, it went hazy. I couldn't see. My XP bar was low. Does the Subaru have the mental strength for it though? That is the real question though, right? Yeah, your ass would be cooked. Oh, 100%, right? Yeah, 100%. And don't let others read it. Subaru can find the truth without others from knowing.
ない、
Yeah.
ひょっとしたら何かの間違いで意気込んだのに何も起きないってパターンもあるでしょ。
何かあったらすぐ本から引き剥がすから髪の毛引っ張るからね。
Oh, dude, she worries so much. I love Emilia. Emilia cares so much about Subaru. Like,
わ、穏便に肩とかゆすって呼び起こしてくれると嬉しいかな。
what would the effects of experiencing someone's entire life be? Trauma. Let's be straight up about it. If you're reading someone's entire life, it's a displacement, right? You're going into their life like a blank slate with your own aspects, and you're experiencing all the bad and the good that they've gone through. What would that do to your psyche? Let's talk about the overload of stress, the overload of emotions, everything. Exactly, anime. That's what like, you're ooh.
行く。
Excuse me, by the way.
自分の始まりを意識したとき、女は何も持っていなかっ
The
た。
woman had absolutely nothing.
周りには誰もいなかった。暗い暗い黒い黒い森で一人。女はただ一人でいた。言葉を知らないから嘆き方など知らない。歩き方を知らないから抗い方など知らない。
Oh. And they just took her in. Oh.
女は何も得ないまま獣の牙にかかって命を終えるはずだった。生きる方法を覚えた女は死のうなどとは思わない。野生の流儀を命で学ぶ。
That kind of breaks my heart. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, that kind of breaks my heart a little bit here. Looks so cute. Like, imagine literally, being stripped to nothing, essentially, right? It's okay. It probably gets worse. That's how it goes. Yeah, but it's rough whenever it comes to like, understanding or seeing the way that like, kids at times can go through so much trauma and trouble and not fully realize it until they're adults. Or even past that.
やがて
Oh, everyone was like kind of taking a liking
女は
to her.
獣たちの女王となった。
Oh.
連れ帰れと言われている。
That's a crazy shot. I was told to bring you in the process of killing her family, her beast family. She's introducing humanity slowly to her. That is such a crazy but true statement to make, Vicky. Like,
だから一緒に来てもらうわ。
Oh.
嘆き方も抗い方も生き方もなくす。
You've forgotten how to grieve, how to fight, and even how to live. That's insane. That is insane. Holy crap. Disregard what I fucking said. Yeah. Looks very cold. Looks freezing indeed. Oh. Oh my god. That better not be one of the fucking cursed rabbit. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, no, I'm taking the mob beast any day. Oh. Capella is terrifying. Capella is terrifying. But I guess my question for you is twofold. Number one, how long ago did this take place for all this snow to be happening? And is this connected with... Does he know? I don't know, right? Oh. You really tried to steal from Elsa. You really tried to steal from from mommy. Like, oh no, bro. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh. Was it hatred? What exactly is hatred? Chat, can you even blame Melee for surviving? Yeah, blood is the most bright color inside of that. When the only thing that you've known how to do, or what is life, or what is the world, is that. Like, my goodness, seeking shelter from Campella in the form of Elsa. You know, I'd rather be out on excursions on missions than staying there with Capella, right? Which is horrible, but slightly better than having to deal. Yeah, no. Oh. Did she even get to experience love? Does she even know what emotions truly are? Or has she just been mimicking? In the way sometimes animals learn to mimic behavior to get what they want or what they need. Dude. Yeah, also Subaru's extremely talented from what you guys have been telling me. Like, my heart breaks for her. It really, really does. The more that like we're finding out about her backstory, the more it's like, oh, old Baru made all the plushies. Yeah.
それは嫌よ。
Oh.
答えが知りたいわ。
なんだ、お前も来てたのかよ。俺もちょっと探したい本があってな。夜更かしするなよ、メイリー。何をしていたのか見られた、知られた、気づかれた。見られたくなかった、知られたくなかった。
She had not wanted him to know.
薄っぺらいな、お前。こびるなよ、気持ち悪い。誰もお前にそんなこと望んじゃいないさ。
What?
すが違をするなよ、お人形。自分の胸の奥の本当の望みも聞こえねえか？
Wait, but don't you get sucked into these books? Wait, if you open a book, don't you fully get sucked into it? Subaru is just feeling silly. Hold on, wait a fucking minute, chat. Wait a minute. Because wouldn't he be completely like in the book? Like, also notice how he speaks. Yeah. Yeah. This is mindfuck the anime. Like, my brain is going insane here. Legitimately. But also, oh.
本当の望み。
望みに耳を傾けろ。そうすれば少しは自分ってもんが見えてくる。やりたいこともはっきりわかる。
自分が
Oh.
やりたいこと望み、それは
そん
Who's in you? What the fuck, Subaru? Who has control right now? Oh my god, dude. Oh no. Yeah, Battlekey Subaru is back. What the?
の顔いいね。味わい深い。自分の望みが分かったらもっとらしく動けよ。お前の退屈な悩みもつまらない苦しみも俺が覚えててやる。
Don't even worry, Bailey. That kind of grossed me out too. That kind of cringed me out too, Bailey. Oh no, Diddy Baru. Oh no, dude.
らしく動けよ。お前の退屈な悩みもつまらない苦しみ。
Yeah. So, is this Regulus Baru? Pedal Baru? Oh
君
no.
も俺が覚えててやる。
Possessed by Rudius. Oh no. The Archbishop's a birthday. Pedalgisa's lover center. Oh. The true lowly mancer. No, but like you combine all their personalities and you start getting a weird element in there. Hey, little shawty, let me whisper in your ear. You didn't have to like lick your lips like that. You didn't have to pack it up. It's time to go. Just yeah, the Elsa imitation there. Oh, damn it, head. This is what I peek on stream.
やる。
昨日の夜の話だけど、私はどのくらい真に受けていいのかしら。
ここじゃなんだな。場所を変えよう。悪いな、メイリー。それを直接聞くのはルール違反だ。結局何ができたのか。
Rules. So what is actually at play? Yeah, what are these rules we have to... There's so much that we're going to have to keep track of now. Bye, Lena, no worries. There's going to be so much that we're going to have to keep track of. Like, what are these rules? What is actually taking over Subaru's mind?
あの森で一人だった頃から何もできないまま
Always been unable to do anything.
殺される。殺される。
She was being killed. Oh.
あの森で一人だった頃から何もできないまま
The Natsuki Subaru murder mystery. Wow.
意味なんてなく殺される。殺される。殺される。殺される。殺される。殺される。
深呼吸するかしら。無理に喋るんじゃないのよ。エミリア、本に触っちゃいけないかしら。混ざるってしまうのよ。
混ざるってこの本は何をしたの？
俺だよな。私じゃなく。
Whoa. So he's Vols, especially if you're still in here. So he's using between the different forms of like whoa, the way that you put it in here. Yeah. Hold on, because that's insane. He's using female pronouns. Yeah. Vols, that is insane. Like that is so insane. Like character yeah, writing in here. Ah, watashi ora
私じゃなく。
深く潜りすぎたかしら。
スバル、
思い出して。大丈夫。あなたは夏木スバル。私の騎士様。
What do you know, Shaola? What do you know, Shaola? I know Shaola's just emoting on the side here.
改めて聞こう、夏樹くん。
君が見た本の内容は？
メイリーの記憶だった。
首を絞められて苦しい苦しいってバタバタしちゃったのよね。
Okay. This is layered amounts of trauma. Yeah. At this point in time, if you're having visual hallucinations, right, paranoia, we start going into these elements. Yeah, no. Oh. Are we cooked, chat? Bro's tweaking. Well, yeah, I mean, who wouldn't be, Cave? At this point in time, like, you're noticing that something has clearly taken over your body, over your consciousness, and you're doing horrible actions like this, right? How do you know that the you is the real you, right? Or is this what the book's supposed to do? Schizobaru? Oh, no. He now has 3 in his head.
今は自分を取り戻すのに集中するかしら。いいのよ。こんな時ぐらいベティに全力で寄りかかるかしら。
ラム女子、あなたはどう考えている？
バルスの話が確かなら、メイリーはもう。この二人は冷静じゃない？ちゃんと私のこと警戒してたからでしょうけど。スバル、落ち着いて。この低たらくで嘘がつけるほど、バルスは器用でも白状でもないでしょう。裏付けるために私が読むことも。賛成はしかねる。
Yeah. Especially if it put Subaru into this condition, that would put you at risk, Julius. I mean, kills 2 birds with 1 stone, but in this scenario, I guess.
君の様子を見るとね。
How long is this gonna go on for?
じっとなんかしてられないわ。メイリーを探しましょう。
探す？
見つけてももう遅いのかもしれない。だけどこれ以上あの子を一人ぼっちになんてしちゃダメでしょ。死んじゃう前は気にもかけてくれなかったくせに。今日の方針は変更せざるを得ないだろうね。手分けして彼女を探そう。
スバル、どうだろうか。君はメイリー城の最後を。俺は
最後までは見てない。塔の中で何かがあった。それは間違いないけど。
残念。
The layers of trauma that this is adding on to our boy. You know, imagine walking around and having auditory hallucinations at all points in times, right? Visual hallucinations, like, how do you distinguish what is real and what isn't? You know, getting her several pounds of flesh out of, yeah, before it all starts breaking down for you, you know? Exactly. Double it and give it to me.
それでお前はどうするつもりなのよ。
アシスか？おしさま。
なんだ？
あしはちびっこ2号を探すべきっすか？それとも
お兄さんと私の関係を知ってるみたいに聞こえない？
Hold the fuck on, wait a minute.
メイリーを頼む。
了解っす。おしさまのお望みならあしは何でもええよこらっす。
ちゃんと分かったっすからね。
Shala. I fully understand. Oh, Shala, no. My sweet summer child, no. Read by Shala. She's like, oh yeah, you know, I get it. I feel you. I feel you. Oh, yeah, gonna have to call an emergency meeting. Gotta get rid of the body.
何なんだよ。
考えすぎるだけ無意味かしら。その本にはもう触らない方がいいのよ。
なんでお前はそんなに優しいんだ？
またいきなりの質問かしら。
いや
私の死を隠そうとする卑劣感が
Tried to hide my
なぜ
death.
こんな男が好かれる？なぜ？知りたい。それを知りたい。なぜなぜなぜなぜ
なぜなのか、私が教えてあげちゃおうかしら。
Bro, these faces, these smiling melee faces are just so fucking creepy. Every single time. Oh my goodness, she's so happy. Look at her. Look at her.
知りたい。それを知りたい。なぜなぜなぜなぜ
なぜなのか、私が教えてあげちゃおうかしら。
エミリアたちは味方なのか？俺を殺した敵なのか？愛せるのか愛せないのか？憎めるのか憎めないのか？
それを知る方法こそがこの死者の書なんじゃないの？
No.
スバル、やっぱり調子が悪そうなのよ。緑部屋で休んだ方がいいかしら。
No. That is no. Isn't that the only way that you'll be able to find out if they've ever loved you or if they've cared about you? You gotta kill them first to find out, right? This is insane. This is insane. Yeah, this is insane. Oh,
なん
Petrash.
でみんなこんな俺に優しくしてくれるんだよ。
She's so haunting. I am so scared. I'm so locked in and so fucking scared right now. I'm scared that Subaru is legit just gonna snap at any point in time. You know, yeah, he's self-harming, by the way. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, the fact that we've gone through all of this all over, you know, oh. Oh.
つまんないの？
違う。
違わないわよ。
A dangerous coping
ほ
mechanism.
ら
Yeah.
大丈夫だ。
ねえお兄さん、人殺しは癖になるって知ってるかしら？
確かどっかの名探偵の言葉だっけか。一度殺人で問題を解決しようとしたやつは次に問題が起きた時も
Reference to Agatha Christie's 1936 novel Murder in Mesopotamia. They'll end up trying to solve the next problem they run into.
同じように
murder as
誰かを
well.
殺して解決しようとするっていう。
その名探偵さんのことは知らないけど、そういうことよ。癖はね、
Or hard to
抜け
kill.
ないの。
Yeah. Yeah.
見つからなかったのか？
Speaking of habits, there's a really good book out there that y'all should read if you really want to go ahead and get rid of your habits, your bad habits, called Atomic Habits. Pick it up. Good read. Highly recommended. Not non-promo like from the book to me, just in general from saying read it. Good book. I know it's a W book. It's a W book. Dropped. I wish I had a sponsor for it, but I don't. You know, this is insane though. This is like. The more that I think about this, the more it's making me wonder how long until people start suspecting Subaru, until people start hearing or seeing the mask that Subaru has and that Subaru is actively wearing. You know.
入ることのできる部屋は一通り見て回ったわ。一応レイドにも話を聞いてみたんだけど、見てないって。
そうか。
So is Rape just chilling up there, chat? Like, I imagine so. Yeah. Is he limited to that area? I hope he is. I hope it's not like he could just, like, he must be. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, we've seen that the trial resets too. I hope so.
の結果は残念だったけど、
Don't fucking terrify me,
でも明日は
yeah?
すまないが明日以降も彼女の捜索を続けるつもりなら僕は反対させてもらうよ。
Why?
そんなのダメよ。メイリーがどんな気持ちでいるかもわからないのに。
すでに彼女にはそうした感情的な機能は残されていない。これ以上時間を無意には費やせない。
随分と話を急がせるものなのよ。
残された食料にも限りがあります。
Right.
アナスタシア様、今は中身が違っていますが、おっしゃることには一理あるかと。
揉めるなら明日お日様と無関係なとこでやってくれっすよ。足は足でお日様と幸せな家庭を築かす。一姫にいたら
First a girl, then a boy, then whatever else. Hey, Shaola! Shaola's like, this is fab. Yeah, we're about to make a big happy family here in Subaru.
今は静かにしてろ。
僕がこうしているだけでアナの命を削っている。だから1秒でも早く塔を攻略し、
Sure.
アナに体を返してあげたい。
わかったわ。スバルもそれでいい？
ああ。メイリーも俺たちが足踏みするのを望まないと思う。
お兄さんたら素敵だわ。全然自分でも信じてないくせに。
Ugh, the red glint. Ugh.
私の死体どうにかしてくれるの？
確かめないとお互い気が済まないだろう。
それはそうね。
Patrush, no, don't worry about. Go back, Mimi. Go back, Mimi. It's okay, Patrush. I don't want to see Patrush get hurt anymore. The same as the ending, yes. All these distortions.
なんでだ。
こんな夜更けにこそこそと探し物でもしているの、バルス。それとも偽物と言うべきかしら。バルスの夏木スバルの出来損ない。
Oh! What the fuck, Ram? What do you mean? Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Ram, what the f...
夜中に出歩いてただけで随分と悪者扱いしてくれるじゃねえか。
誰にも見られていないとでも。いいえ、見ていたわよ。
え
Fucking cooked, bro. That is so fucking cooked. I never in my wildest dreams thought like this is how Subaru would get cooked. What the fuck? Caught red-handed. Caught in red vision. This is insane. Bugs.
殺人は
癖になる。
Oh, no! No! That felt like a minute! That felt like a minute, dude! Oh. Such a good episode. Fucking peak. This shit was peak. Absolute peak, dude. I've never been this entertained. Like, the murder mystery, the way that they went around it, how they figured it out. Fucking, like, what the fuck? Dude, what the fuck? I'm waiting for the MV, for the ending MV. I was getting good. I'm like, whoa! The fucking bugs, though? That is so genius. That is like genius level writing. Like, I hope you guys understand. Like, that is so fucking smart. My whole thing was like, I thought that like Shaula was caught red-handed because Shaula's like, oh, okay, I'm disposing of it. I didn't even get to think that like it was the bugs and fucking Patrash and like all of this. That's wow. Clairvoyance is strong as fuck. Peak. Peak. Guys, what would you rate this episode out of 10? For me, this was an easy 10 out of 10. I'm not going to lie. The episode flew on by. There was so much to take in and analyze and just take apart. Like, that is beautiful. Like, this is honestly fucking... This whole arc has just been, like, some of the best anime season that I've seen. It's just been some of the best anime in general that I've seen. This entire arc is just peak. What the fuck, dude? I've been left with more questions, more moments, more choo-choo. Here comes this is Natsuki Subaru, the train moment. Peak after peak after peak, leaving us with their mouth fucking open, dude. Not to mention the moon theory. Oh, is 9 or higher. Phenomenal. Like the writing, the characters, the voice acting, the settings, everything has just been perfection, has been great, has been phenomenal. But ladies and gentlemen, all my pals out there, how is your day going? I hope that you're having a good day. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I hope that you're enjoying all of this, because for me it's like the actual episodes in and of themselves, sometimes you can just enjoy it unless something major comes through that like crashes everything, right? If it's little bits of pieces that allow for a character to grow, then we can just enjoy it in the way that it is. But when it comes to theory posting, guys, I'm gonna need to get another whiteboard because I feel like we're gonna get into this whole element of things. Why don't we jump into a chat? Break time.
聞いたぜ。うちのラインハルトに負けねえぐらい強くなんだって。
To not lose to my knight.
リゼロから始めるブレイクタイム。エミリア陣営奮闘記。
フェルト様、椅子の上にあぐらをかくのはおやめください。お見舞いのリンガを勝手に食べるのも手癖が悪すぎるかと。
うるせえな。こいつは私と一緒に視線くぐった仲だぜ。小さいこと気にしてんじゃね
Don't sweat the small stuff, yeah.
何ニヤニヤしてやがんだ。
いえ、少しおかしくて。もともとただの一商人だった僕がやけに遠くに来てしまったな。
わ
かるぜ、その気持ち。私だって本当ならこんなとこに立ってるはずじゃなかったかな。けどなんや。
I love that for Felt-sama, this is like the big thing is, right? Like, we fought in together, so we're bros. Like, we fought together, that means I can trust you, we're bros, we're good. Like, that is, oh.
今夜って手札は配られちまった。
Oh, medic, yeah, no, go to bed.
私たちはその手札で勝負するしかねえんだ。そこは一緒だろ、内政官。
それにしても、お二人は何をしに僕のところへ？まさか、お見舞いのリンガを減らすお手伝いをしに来てくれたわけじゃありませんよね。
I was given.
わーってる。冗談は飛ばして礼を言いに来た。私がラインハルトの親父に捕まってた時の礼がまだだろ。
ああ、そんなこともありましたっけ。
Oh, Phil.
今回のことを僕は仮だと思っている。
ええ、それは確かに。
あの姉ちゃんとか兄ちゃんにじゃねえぞ。私たちがお前個人に仮だ。
Oh my god.
ようやっと仕返ししてやったぜ。何でもかんでも自分の思い通りって面してやがったかな。
そんなひどい顔してますかね。まさか辺境白が映った
言いたいことも言ったし大切か。
Oh.
せいぜい安静にしてろよ。
じゃあどうか息災で僕も君も互いに
Fulfill
課
the
せられ
roles
た
that
役
we've
割
been
を
given.
果たすとしよ
お互いの健闘を祈るには背負ってるものの重みが違いすぎる気がします。
Oh. Isn't that a little broken though? Hold on.
もっともっと
I've got a lot more work to
仕事をし
do. Yeah. I guess. Isn't that a little broken? Like if Reinhardt and Felt owe him a like a favor or something like that. That's a bit broken, I would say. Like in a good way. Like this absolutely, I don't know, gets us in a safer zone, you know. If Reinhardt wasn't a government dog, maybe. Regardless, though, absolutely amazing. I love seeing the break times, and I love seeing how all of these break times correlate to what is happening in the world as we're currently going into it. One of the big ones that I kind of want to push you guys, for those of you guys that like hope to take part in the subathon or whatnot, is to push for the not the break times, the Isekai Quartet. Please, I want to see all of the Isekai Quartets. I think that would be a wonderful way to catch up to like everything going on, outside lore, you know, all of that stuff. Please, that is one big push I'm gonna ask for you guys to like, you know, throw into the suggestions for the mods or whatnot, is Isekai Quartet, so that way we can catch up to with all the ReZero like aspects that may be in it as well. You know, that's some and the movie has a new ReZero characters. Ooh, yeah, that'd be amazing. With that being said, everyone, please remember to practice some self-care. I'll catch y'all later. Bye, everyone. Be safe. Arigato. Bye-bye.